Alrighty guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the Best Investing Money Management channel on YouTube. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how to build a dividend portfolio with $1,000 to create passive income. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, make sure you guys ask them down in the comments. So now guys, let's roll the intro. Let's jump into it. Come on. Bam. Now, the first thing that I actually want to do with you guys is to grow a dividend portfolio with you. I'm going to be completely transparent with all my investments and all my buying and selling of my stocks and ETFs. And honestly, what we're going to do every week is we're going to go live. We're going to go on and you guys are going to help me pick and choose these dividend stocks. And if that seems interesting, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe so you guys can stay up to date with the challenge. And the thing about the challenge is I could easily lose money on this or I could make some. The biggest thing is I want you guys to understand that you can start from zero to create wealth and that passive income. Anybody can do it. You just have to be determined to go for it. Now, jumping into it, what is a dividend? Well, a dividend is when a company makes so much money they will pay their investors. Now, this can come in multiple different forms. This can come in a more common way is the quarterly payment. So every quarter you will get a payment from that dividend paying stock. Now, more uncommon is some companies do offer monthly dividends, which is crazy because every single month you can count on a monthly dividend from that company, which is crazy. And there's even an ETF that offers a weekly payment. It's not much, it's about 2 cents per week, but the idea is creating that passive income so you don't have to work that 9 to 5. You don't have to clock in to create money, to make money, to create wealth. You can actually buy certain stocks that will pay you throughout the year, which is crazy. It's awesome. It's probably the easiest way to create passive income. Now, the first thing that you will need with every dividend portfolio is going to be a broker. Now, a broker is pretty much allowing you guys to buy and sell stocks. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of like Robinhood or M1 Finance, TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, a whole bunch of others. There is probably hundreds, if not thousands of brokers out there. But in my opinion, you need a couple of things. The very first thing every dividend investor will need is a broker that offers DRIP. Now, DRIP is pretty much the dividend reinvesting. So what this means is with every dividend you have starting out, I would highly recommend taking that dividend and reinvesting it right back into the stock. Now, what this is going to do, it's going to create this compound interest. Now, compound interest is crazy. The reason why is look at this chart right here. You can clearly see the difference between reinvesting your dividends and not reinvesting your dividends. So starting out, I would always highly recommend beginners, if you have that low budget, of using a broker that offers DRIP. Now, me personally, I like 2 brokers. The very first one that I love is M1 Finance. It's a great way for beginners to start building a dividend account. It offers DRIP, it offers pie investing, so you can pick all the different stocks, ETFs, and you can invest $10 a week into it and start that investing. It's a great way. It's very, very easy to, user interface and all that stuff. The second broker that I love is going to be TD Ameritrade. This is going to be one that is a little more intensive. It's a little harder to understand, but it offers a ton of fantastic things such as stock scanning, easier charts if you guys are interested in learning about, any trading styles. But as a dividend investor, all you care about is picking those high quality dividend paying stocks. So now that you guys have a broker that you guys like, the next step is choosing stocks. Now, there's a couple of things you have to understand before choosing these stocks, right? The very first thing, a company does not have to pay you dividends. It's something that they offer and they can cut it at any time. A perfect example is Disney. Disney was growing their dividend and they've been paying their dividend for about 40 years. And they cut it in 2020 to save on capital during all those lockdowns. So the biggest thing, companies offer dividends, they don't have to pay you dividends. You have to understand that with choosing stocks. Now, the second thing you have to understand is dividend stocks historically don't grow as much as non-dividend stocks. What this means is if you actually go back and you look at the top growing stocks of 2021, you're not going to be looking at dividend stocks. You're going to be looking at growth stocks. These are going to be companies that don't offer dividends. What they do is they use all of their profit that they get, and instead of offering dividends, they take that money to reinvest it back into the business, which is fine, but you will not get any passive income from it, and it's going to be a little more volatile. And these are going to be companies like Tesla, like Nvidia, AMD, companies that are still growing but still have very, very high growth. Now, comparing it to a company like Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola has been paying their dividends for over 50 years, growing every single year, and they don't even have that much of a great return comparing it to other stocks out there. And the biggest thing with investing is you don't have to put up hundreds or tens of thousands of dollars all up front. All you need is just to start investing. And the perfect strategy for dividend investing is going to be dollar cost averaging. The reason why it works so well is because you don't need that hundreds or thousands of dollars. All you have to be is consistent with your investing. It's like going to the gym. If you go to the gym one time, are you going to be in shape? Absolutely not. If you eat healthy one day, are you going to lose weight? Absolutely not. But if you're consistent with it, doing it on a weekly basis, you will get there to creating that passive income. And I always highly recommend all beginners do it. Now, another thing that every dividend investor needs to know is going to be dividend kings and aristocrats. Now, dividend kings is when a company has been paying a dividend more than 50 years. And the reason why I love these is because these are going to be the stocks that, when in doubt, these are going to be the ones that pay it. And I definitely think it's always highly recommended to put a couple dividend kings in there. These are going to be companies like Coca-Cola that they've been paying their dividend for years. And a dividend aristocrat is something similar, but it's when a company's been paying a dividend for more than 25 years. Still great, but not as good as dividend kings. Another thing you have to understand is dividend ETFs. Dividend ETFs are always highly recommended because these ETFs will go out and pick the best dividend stocks and pool them all together, so you don't have to spend thousands on picking and choosing all of these stocks and investing in all of them. They will do it for you, and you just invest in that ETF. It's a great way to build wealth and create that passive income stream, but you have to understand all of that stuff. Now that we understand all that, let's actually move on to creating my dividend portfolio. Now, right now, guys, I am going to be on the platform of M1 Finance, and obviously I have about $65 invested, and we're going to invest, $100 a week, maybe $50 a week, whatever it is, to creating a dividend portfolios. So starting off, you guys can see the first stock that I have is Apple. Great dividend stock. We have Bank of America, Costco, Home Depot, Johnson & Johnson, Coca-Cola, Lowe's, McDonald's, and Pepsi. These are all of them starting off right now. And obviously with them, we can always add more. We can always buy more shares of these ones. And right now, like I said, $50 to $100 a week is going to be invested. And if you guys have a certain stock that you want in there, comment that down below right now and do all of your own research before you guys invest. This is just something fun I want to do with you. So guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And guys, if you want to sign up with M1 Finance and follow along with me, I'll put a link to that down below. So we'll see you later. Remember to stay happy, guys, stay positive, and stay safe out there. We'll see you later.